Hello, my name is William Cox and I'm doing my project on obesity in America. As you can see, looking at this handsome young man, about 1/3 of America is obese. Obesity causes many problems including diabetes, heart problems, and many more. Being that obesity causes so many health problems, it obviously puts a strain on the EMS system. Also, lifting around people like you just saw in the last slide is hard on the EMS crews as well. The following is a clip on obesity in America.
It's taking America by storm. Obesity. 2/3 of Americans, more than 190 million people, are overweight. And if some experts were to give this country a grade,
well, I'd give us an F.
And that F definitely stands for failing. 15-year-old Emily Allen has struggled with her weight for years.
Just what I used to look like and then what I look like now kind of upsets me.
The Michigan teen was healthy at age 5, but by 10 could no longer fit into kids' clothing. She was obese.
Why did I look like that? I just feel guilty that I couldn't change it earlier.
And it's not just about how you look. Obesity-related diseases cost Americans nearly $150 billion every year.
We're going to end up as a nation of cardiac cripples.
And this could be the first generation since the Civil War with a shorter life expectancy than the generation before.
You're almost done. Just a few more pictures of your heart, okay?
To get a snapshot of the problem, doctors from Houston's Memorial Hermann Hospital went to a middle school gym and conducted tests on 97 students that seemed healthy. The results?
Houston, we have a problem. 3 out of every 4 children are either overweight or obese.
This means about 70 of these 97 teens are on a high-risk path for heart disease by their 30s and 40s.
A few years down the road, these are the people who are going to be flooding into our hospitals and emergency rooms.
Emily's doctor made her join a weight loss program called Empower at the University of Michigan. She's already lost 26 pounds. But it goes deeper than just food. For many families, money's at the root of the problem. Some buy cheaper food that they can afford, and cheaper food can be tied to weight gain.
If you go to McDonald's today, you can buy a quarter pounder with cheese meal. That means the large drink and the large french fries for less than it costs to buy a salad and a bottle of water. There's something wrong with that picture.
Brownell says the government is partly to blame. The government pays farmers to grow corn, an ingredient in just about every sweetener. Corn farmers were paid $56 billion over the last 10 years to grow their crop. Vegetable farmers got zero. Brownell compares the war on obesity to the war on tobacco.
The parallels are stunning. Marketing to children, distorting the science, influencing policymakers and the like.
Brownell says it will take more than just leaving it up to individuals to watch what they eat. He proposes taxing sugared beverages like soda a penny per ounce. His studies show people would drink less of it, and at the same time, it would raise money that could help fight obesity. When the government placed restrictions on tobacco advertisements and also taxed cigarette packs, smoking dropped dramatically.
The personal responsibility approach is a fine place to start, but we've been doing that for 40 years now, and we're losing the battle with obesity. That's been an experiment that has failed.
But not all is lost. Take Baldwin Park, California, for example, a town with a population of 81,000. The community is finding ways to slow down the epidemic. Connie Gonzalez and her mother, Maria, volunteer with the program Healthy Kids, Healthy Communities. The group pushed for a ban on new drive-through windows. And since 2006, not a single fast food restaurant is opened. Fresh produce is now stocked in stores that never carried it. Connie helped convince the school board to add salad bars and make weekly PE mandatory. In 5 years, 135 kids here are no longer overweight. Maria says it takes more than one person to win the battle.
Because one individual can't really change much, but if a city comes together we can change a whole lot.
Anything else for you, sir?
Justin Finch, Channel 1 News.
So we have some questions. We'll start off with a little bit of paleo diet basics. First one, what is the paleo diet, is a great place to start. I'd like to tackle this one either by kind of an inclusion look or an exclusion look. So if we are inclusive about the paleo diet, we're going to say that it's a way of eating that's built around lean meat, seafood, fruits, vegetables, seasonal, local ideally. We're thinking about sustainability and permaculture and some stuff like that. If you want to go exclusivity, which is actually in a lot of ways easier to think about, the paleo diet is a way of eating that avoids grains, legumes, and dairy. And from a kind of epistemological standpoint, what we're thinking about is eating foods which were available before the advent of agriculture. So if we remember our history books, agriculture was kind of the time when we domesticated cereal grains, legumes, started domesticating animals, and we had dairy. And so that's kind of the demarcation historically. There's some kind of biochemical reasons why we might want to eat this way, which we'll probably get into in a little bit. But big picture, that's kind of the idea of the paleo diet at large.